Hey YouTube, what's going on? Mike here, and today's episode 2 of starting an eBay business. Today's topic is packing and shipping. Okay, so when you pack and ship, there are 3 main factors you need to consider. The first one is the most important, and it is that your item arrives safely, because if an item is damaged or lost or anything like that, not only is the customer going to be mad, but then you're going to lose money. So make sure it is shipped securely and safely. The second main factor is packing quickly and efficiently. You need to have a system, especially if you mail a lot of small things, because if you have 25 orders a day, you want to be able to get through them quickly. You don't want to spend 4 hours packing 25 things. And the third is being cost efficient. Now that can be hard depending on what you're shipping, but if you're shipping relatively small stuff, it's pretty easy. If you're shipping bigger stuff, I might suggest that you add the price of shipping into your product. Alright, so I'm going to show you the packing supplies I'm going to be using in today's video, and the links to get all of this will be down below. I just wanted to explain it really quickly. So I use FedEx labels. There's a label on one side. You can get boxes of 2,000 labels for free. All you have to do is go register at FedEx.com. No charge, nothing like that. You register and you can order labels for free. They're pretty hard to find actually on the website, so I'll just leave the link down below. I don't know if they're hidden for a reason or their website isn't that easy to get through. The second thing I have, this is a DVD or video game box. I get these from uline.com. Uline is a packing supply company. You can get literally anything that has to do with packing or shipping there. I'll leave the link down below to that as well. That's the company I used to get most of my packing supplies. And then thirdly, this is something that most people don't know about. This is the padded flat rate envelope from USPS. And these you can actually get for free, but they don't have them in the post offices. You have to go to the website and order them. You can order packs of 15. I'll also link this down below so you can get those. Alright, so I'm just going to go down the whole entire process of how I ship. The first thing I do before I ship anything is every day I come to my office and I print all my packing slips for the day that I'm going to pack. I pack once a day, and then I do it at the same time every day, so the orders build up in between the break. Usually I'll pack about 8 p.m. and that way the next day when I come in I'll have orders from all the way through the night till 8 p.m. and then over and over again. Now what I do is I print the packing slips. You can print them in bulk if you have multiple orders. I only have one order now because it's pretty late at night. I already finished them all, but I saved one so I could show you on this video. So I'll print my packing slips, but I'll print 2 copies of it. And that's so I have one for my record. But after I print all my packing slips, I'm going to move over there. I'm just going to pack the game really fast so you can see how I pack. And then I'll come back and show you why I have the second copy, how I organize it, and what I do with it. Alright, as you can see, my packing slip's printed. So then once it's printed, I bring it over to here, which I already have a copy in here, and this is my file folders. And as you can see there, it says packing slip / need ship. So after I print them all, they go in the need shipped folder unless I have time to pack them right away. And then down below you can see I have for receipts and purchases and for returns and claims. And then below that I have my completed sales, my completed international sales, and then my eBay shipping invoices. Alright, so when I come over here, typically I would take this folder with me to my shelves, and then I would go through all the invoices and grab all the games and such that I needed. Now, it's already folded because I don't want you to see the address. I don't know who this person is, and I'm not going to put their address in my video. But when I'm shipping a game, it goes inside this cardboard box, which is specially designed for video games or DVDs. It fits really snug, which is good because it won't move around. And then usually I'll put the invoice in there with that so it doesn't move around in the packing. I'm really a firm believer in you should double pack, meaning whatever you do, you should do at least 2 layers. So if you're going to use a bubble mailer to mail games or DVDs or something like it, just use 2 of them because things get crushed, they get damaged. I would suggest a box and a bubble mailer is really a good choice because the box is strong enough that it won't get crushed and it just helps prevent any issues. Now, I don't have any bubble mailers because they're coming in tomorrow, but in this case, you know, I could use the priority mail one if I wanted. And then it would just go in there, I would seal it, and then I would go back over to my computer, weigh it out, and print the label, which is really that simple. But sometimes I have like 40 orders. I just lay them all out, I pack them all, I mark on the envelope what's there. That's why I have this. This is a dry erase marker. So I'll mark what's in it, I'll seal it, and then I'll take them all over there and weigh them and just print out all the labels in a row. That way it's quick. But the important part I want to show you is after the sale and how I judge my profit. Alright, so after the sale, what I'll do is I'll take that extra invoice that I printed. I'm showing you the back because I don't want you to see their address. And I'm going to put the sticker on the back anyways. But after the sale, after it's all ready to be shipped, I put it in the bin, I put it outside, and the mailman will come pick up all my packages the next day. And then it's important that if you're running eBay business, you keep good track of how much profit and such you're making. So I have these stickers that I made. They print out perfectly on the FedEx labels. And as you can see, it says the item sold, so I put the name, the total sale price, the cost of goods sold, which also includes shipping. The IRS wants you to consider your shipping charge as cost of goods sold. Remember that. You can't write it off. You need to put it as cost of goods sold. The eBay fees, PayPal fees, and then miscellaneous fees in case there's something else. And then I put the profit at the bottom. So I'm going to fill this out real fast and I'll show you what I do with it. Alright, so I filled out the sticker. This is the actual numbers here you can see. So I put the name, Star Wars Battlefront. The total price it sold for was $15.84. The cost of goods sold, which was mainly shipping supplies because I got this game for free, was $1.50. The shipping cost was $2.31. Once I mail it tomorrow, first class, it weighs 8 ounces, so it'll be $2.31. The eBay fees, this was sold on Amazon's, but I still put it in the eBay fee spot. It was $4.12. And then PayPal fees, obviously there are none, and miscellaneous fees, there are none. So my total profit was $7.91. Then what I do with this is I take the sticker off, and I stick it right on the back of this invoice. Now I have a record of how much money I made off that product. And then what I do is it goes in my completed sales folder for that month. And I put them in order every single day. Once I finish, they go on the completed sales. At the end of each month, I take them, I hole punch them, put them in a binder, and label them for that month. That way, at the end of the year, I have a complete record of how much profit I made and how much fees there was. Then I also, at the end of each month, you can go on Amazon, you can go through PayPal and print out all your fees. That way you have proof in case you ever did get audited. This is proof that you keep track, but then the IRS is going to say, well, where's the proof that the fees actually cost that much? So you want to back up to your backup pretty much. But that's how I ship things. Alright, so I hope I helped. I know I only showed how to pack, or how I pack a video game. There's a million other things that can be packed. But the main thing when you're packing is find a box, or find something that it fits well in, and pack it, and then pack it inside that box. Don't just throw it inside the box with, packing peanuts. Double pack stuff. If it's double packed, it's almost guaranteed never to get damaged. And if it's expensive, anything over roughly $75 I usually insure, just because it costs maybe $1 or $2 to insure it. Just insure it just in case. Recently, I'll actually show you the check. Recently, I sold a printer to somebody in New Jersey. The printer was lost, and the guy was really upset about it, and I felt bad for him. There's not much I could do. So I ended up giving him a full refund. It cost me $150 plus shipping, plus my printer, so I lost all that money. But the package was insured, and as you can see right there, I got a check for $170. It only took a week and a half to get it. So insure your packages. They will cover it as long as you have the proof. All you have to do is send the invoice showing that for how much the product cost, how much you sold it for, and how much you paid for insurance, and they'll send you a check in the mail. But if you're shipping larger stuff, go to a packing supply company. Uline's what I use. You can use anyone. I don't care. There's lots of them out there. And get the boxes you need. If you look over here, actually, you can see I have all the size boxes I need, and I keep them over there. And then when I run out, I order from Uline again. Every time I just keep ordering from them, and that makes the cost consistent. So I know the cost of goods sold right away. I know I have to pay for the bubble mailer and the cardboard box every game I sell. And then I have a cardboard box for older games, and I have a cardboard box for like NES games, and I have one for each type of game. And I know that cost in my head because I do it every day. So it's good to get a consistent cost down. Keep good records. It's really easy. buy a box of file folders and just label them like I showed you before. It's really not hard. And every month put it in a binder and just keep going on from there. My next video is going to be a step-by-step of how I sell things, like exact step-by-step. Someone asked me about it earlier. So I'm really going to go into a lot more detail on those, like literally baby steps all the way through, and explain every aspect. The videos are probably going to be a lot longer than this was. This was just a quick overview of how I ship, what I think you should do. It's always good, if you're selling anything that has corners that can be bent or damaged, cardboard back it. Take a piece of cardboard that's a little bit bigger than it and shrink wrap it around the cardboard. That way when it falls and the corners hit, the cardboard corners are hitting and not the actual product. But besides that, if you have any questions, leave them down below. If you enjoyed this series, you want to know more, leave comments and subscribe. I appreciate it so much, guys. I'll see you next time. Hey guys, just a quick thing real fast. I forgot to mention it at the end of the video there. But if you switch to a packing supply company and you're wondering if the boxes are going to be the right size, or you want to test some of their stuff, all you have to do is call the sales rep division and ask for samples. Just have all the item numbers of samples you want ready and they'll send them to you. Just recently with Uline, I called the sales rep and I gave him a list of like 15 different kinds of packaging I wanted to sample, and he sent me one sample of each next day delivery, so it was really fast. They're more than happy to send you samples and freebies because they want you to go with them. So call and ask for samples before you buy, that way you know that everything fits. But until next time, guys.